Hello there everyone, and welcome back to the IMM Season 1. We are now officially in the second half of the season, which means Marbles might be making a charge into the standings after this event. Speaking of the standings, they'll be showing up here in a minute, but we do have Bounce Back, which is a brand new event.
Yes, as we can see here, I think it was seen in the MMI Season 2 as Quartz is top of the standings, just barely ahead of Penguin in a kind of a cursed top 2 there. And Chameleon a little bit off the pace, but still doing very well. You see our test run is about to start, which they'll demonstrate how it goes. So you want to go down and go back as quick as possible. It's demonstrated by the Cat's Eyes here, former MMI team. And it looks like it's going to be Orange Eye barely taking the win over Yellow Eye. Ended up being a bit close towards the end, though.
Yeah, this event can have some very close finishes here. You might not be careful if you have a steady lead. It's like Blue Eye was quite far behind as well as Green Eye, so gotta get ready for the first seat, which will be Iceberg, Patriotic, Candy Cane, and Firefly. None of these marbles have really made a charge in the standings other than Patriotic and Funnel Endurance. See if they can change that now here in Heat 1, and we're voting Patriotic looks to get the best start. It will be Candy Cane winning the race. Patriotic is to get second, but who gets second there? It's been Iceberg, Patriotic. Both those marbles were really close. Iceberg made an impressive comeback.
I have no idea who got it. It was so close. Patriotic was ahead most of the way, but did they end up... I don't think Patriotic held on. I don't think so. Let's see the result. It's very close. Yeah, Patriotic got caught by Iceberg then. What a charge by that marble. And the two cooler-ish marbles, Candy Cane and Iceberg, are going to be moving on. What a close heat that was for second place. As now we go on to Heat 2. Supernova, Arctic Fox, a Struggler, Penguin, and Goblin. Penguin, of course, are very high up in the standings. Let's see what they can do. Down we go. Go back, Penguin gets a very good launch, and so does Supernova, and those two are going to cruise to an advancement here. Goblin bit back.
Yeah, and Arctic Fox also didn't do quite well, but look at this. Supernova bumped Penguin forward to get Penguin the win. Goblin, they had quite a bad time here in this race. That's not good for them whatsoever. But it will be Penguin and Supernova advancing. That is good news for Penguin, as they are only 2 points back of Quartz. We need to see if Quartz will be able to advance in their heat. I think their heat is heat number 4, as Heat 3 consists of Electrojet, Soundwave, Sushi, and looks like it will be Signalfag as well. And we are off, and it looks like it's Electrojet and Sushi, those two marbles out in front. There will be Sushi getting the victory here over Electrojet. Both of those marbles will be easily advancing though.
Yeah, Signal Flag kind of showed up here. You kind of wonder the strategy. Could it be you want to go down as quick as possible, or do you want to slow down a bit so you get back quicker? But if you get that good bounce point over the top, you can go down very quickly. Electrojet ended up struggling here. Let's see our results in a second. It's going to be Sushi and Electrojet moving on. Yeah. We move on to Heat 4 now. Chameleon, Quartz, Axolotl, and Tiger Shark. Down they go. Axolotl, a very good launch. Chameleon also doing quite well. And that's going to be those two advanced. Tiger Shark. Once again, that marble has been struggling recently. They're going to go very poor here. Disappointing for them. Did Quartz advance? I don't think Quartz advanced. Quartz did not advance in the end. Yeah, that is big for the championship, and good news for Penguin, who might be going to the top.
Yeah, that is very good news for them. That is also good news for Chameleon, who advanced as well. They're currently in third place right now. It will be Axolotl and Chameleon advancing. Quartz will be probably sad that they missed out on Tiger Shark. They just haven't been having a good season all around. They're going to be competing in this 13th through 16th round heat though. Will they be able to get the best of the rest from this round though? Looks like Soundwave, Goblin, and Firefly are the other marbles in this heat in a row. Looks like Firefly gets the best star. It will be Tiger Shark taking the lead, and they get the win over Firefly. Soundwave looks like they get third, and Goblin very poor, will be getting 4th year and dead last in this event.
Yeah, disappointing for Goblin. They have not been doing too well as of late. Tiger Shark will at least get best of the rest for them, but still, 13th is not a good finish. So it's going to be another disappointing result for that marble. Firefly, they were mid-pack, and Soundwave has also been mid-pack. Also, not doing good finishes for themselves. So we're about to start the 9th through 12th race now, which will be Patriotic, Arctic Fox, Quartz, and Signal Flag. Patriotic and Quartz. Quartz especially are pretty high up in the standings, but Patriotic's form has been weakening a bit as of late. So those two are the ones to watch in this heat. Quartz will want to be as close as possible to see if it's possible for him to maintain the lead. If he gets 9th and Penguin gets 8th, that would be possible, and Quartz will be getting 9th here, so that's good news for that marble. So there's a small chance that they can hold on to the lead after this event over Penguin. And you see Patriotic tried to make a charge there in Arctic Fox, but just couldn't do it in the end.
And Signal Flag finished 4th in that heat. But Quartz doing what they need to do, getting the best of the rest here, finishing 9th overall in this event. If Penguin finishes 8th, then it's gonna go down to only a 1-point lead in the standings. Though that is a very small chance that could happen. Speaking of Penguin, they're in the seat along with Candy Cane, Axel, and Sushi. Will Penguin advance on to the finals? So in the seat, Candy Cane starts with the early lead, and it will be Candy Cane getting another victory. Axel gets second, but Penguin gets knocked out here, along with Sushi. Penguin is in fact out, which means the lead for Penguin isn't going to be that big, or they're going to not even take over the lead from Quartz, depending on what they place in the 5th through 8th round here.
Yeah, Penguin did not enjoy this round at all. It was a very quick heat with Axolotl and Candy Cane pushing the pace a lot. They are going to end up advancing going to semifinal 2. Supernova, Iceberg, Chameleon, and Electric. Chameleon, that 3rd place marble. They like what they're seeing. If they can get a gold here, it could go well up in the standings, but first, they must advance to the final. Supernova, also decently high up. They're about to go. Down we go. And it is going to be Supernova and Iceberg who are going to be getting the advancement spots here. So Supernova does what they need to do. Chameleon, not so much. Or did Chameleon advance? No, Chameleon did not advance, with the door being closed by Supernova there. Disappointing for Chameleon, who might be seeing this as a missed opportunity.
Yeah, it looks like Chameleon got blocked there. I wonder if there was a strategical move to not let Chameleon go higher in the standings from Supernova and Iceberg there, and letting them both advance. Electrojet will also miss out here as we now move on to the 5th through 8th battle, which does have Penguin and Chameleon along with Electrojet and Sushi. Depending on where Penguin finishes here, it will depend on where Quartz will ever take the lead or not. And it looks like Electrojet has the lead actually in this race, and they will take it, followed by Chameleon, Sushi, and Penguin will finish this last, which means Quartz will be able to hold on to their lead after all. Electrojet, they just had a good bounce off this time around.
Yeah, very disappointing for Penguin there not to be able to take the lead for him. But it's going to be very close to the top. Quartz doing the best they could despite a disappointing start to this event. And Penguin, who had great hopes of taking the lead in the standings, is unable to do it. Chameleon takes 6th, and they'll close up a tiny bit, but not much at all. That's only going to be a 10-point gap. Or a 10-point gap at the top. Because now the final, Iceberg, Candy Cane, Axolotl, and Supernova. These are all sort of mid-pack marbles, so they could all use a gold medal here to shoot themselves up in the standings. Down they go. Supernova comes back. It's between Iceberg and Supernova. Iceberg closes the door, and Iceberg will win the 5th event of IMM here.
And it will be Iceberg for the gold medal here. Supernova, they did not manage to get that gold in the end. Candy Cane will be getting the bronze. Axel will be finishing 4th in the end. But wow, will be Iceberg getting the victory, who will be Candy Cane there for a second after getting 2 wins in the heats and the semi-finals, but it will be Iceberg getting the win here in the end, followed by Supernova and Candy Cane, as you see, our overall podium for this event. And the results, Iceberg down to Goblin. You see that 1-point gap between Penguin and Quartz. That's going to be huge implications for the next event, as you see in the overall standings. It will be a 1-point gap, and then Penguin and the Chameleon is 10 points off back. Penguin and Candy Cane has managed to catch up now to the top 4. This next event is going to be important here. It's going to be the final obstacle maze. We'll see you then.